My people, masks play a very important role in reducing the spread of COVID-19 and saving lives. But they can create problems for our skin. Dr. Arusha Campbell Chambers, dermatologist and founder of Dermatology Solutions, joins us right now to share some tips to help prevent problems such as acne and irritation caused by face masks. Good morning, Doc.
Good morning, Empress. How are you today?
I'm alive and well. If you combine our colors, we look like we are ready to celebrate the holiday and the end of 2020.
I am loving it. I am so ready, Empress. Thank you so much for having me on this morning.
Thank you for being with us. I had a girlfriend say to me the other day, I just can't with these masks because she says her entire face is breaking out. I want you to tell me what you are observing with some of your clients with wearing masks, the challenges we mentioned of acne, etc., and what can we do to prevent some of these skin irritations due to wearing masks?
Okay, yes, thank you so much. This is a very relevant topic. We know that we need to be wearing masks at this time to be our brothers and sisters keeper and to keep ourselves protected, okay? And we know that the Ministry of Health and Wellness has said that we need to wear masks in public places. So we need to wear them. Unfortunately, worldwide, with the increased use of masks, we're seeing more problems such as acne, which they're now calling maskne, pop up because with the mask you have increased friction and occlusion of the hair follicle, which leads to acne, as well as the increased humidity created by the mask, right? Now, in addition to this, some persons can be irritated by wearing the mask, by the material and so on. So there are some basic tips that we can do to take extra care of our skin, because remember, if we need to be going out and about, masks are non-negotiable. We need to be wearing them. So the first thing I would recommend is be gentle with your cleansing. Okay, so gentle cleansing is very important because remember, the more irritated the skin is, the more susceptible it is to more irritation from the mask. So you want to do a fragrance-free, mild cleanser and follow that by moisturization. I know moisturization isn't always very popular in our culture, but it is important to help to protect against the damaging effects of the mask. Even if you have oily skin, you can use a lightweight moisturizer that is oil-free. The product may also say non-comedogenic or non-pore blocking. That means that it shouldn't worsen your acne. Okay, so those are the basics. Another thing that isn't very popular in our society, actually in societies in skin of color all around the world, is that we don't do a lot of sunscreen, which we need to be doing. I was actually on Smile Jamaica in the past with Neville and Dahlia talking about sunscreens, right? And so we're still promoting that even while wearing masks, because remember the mask is covering part of your face. So we need sunscreen for, you know, to protect against skin cancer, against skin aging. But in addition, you'd get disproportionate tanning with wearing masks. So the sunscreen can help to also mitigate against this. We know that acne in skin of color is accompanied by dark spots, which, you know, we don't really like to see. And even wearing sunscreen alone can help fade those spots. So it's really important. And we say at least an SPF 30 or higher. We prefer mineral sunscreens if you have sensitive skin, like with zinc oxide, titanium dioxide, and also iron oxide is important, right? So there are some things to look out for, and it should be broad spectrum. Another tip I would say is that if you are prone to irritation, avoid harsh products in the morning just before you wear your mask. You don't want anything too abrasive or exfoliating, like it may say salicylic acid or, you know, some glycolic acid or something like that, because then when the material is rubbing against your skin, this can then lead to more irritation. Now, if you have increased, and I'm seeing a lot of my patients come in for increased acne at this time in the area that is covered, then there are a lot of things. This is what we do. Acne is the most common skin condition that as dermatologists we see, although we see many other skin problems. And there is a lot we can do to help you. So over-the-counter things that you may start with include benzoyl peroxide, salicylic acid, sulfur. And what I would encourage is that you use these products at night And if you're just starting out, every other night to kind of get the skin used to it. Because remember, we don't want too much irritation, right? Even when you're trying to tackle acne. Now, if those over-the-counters are not doing it for you, then we can also add medicated strengths, right? So there are higher strengths of benzoyl peroxide, there is retinoids, and that's a vast range of products that are derived from vitamin A, right? That are very important in treating acne. And we tend to use this at night. Now, if you have irritation, we'll avoid retinoids at that time. If topicals alone aren't working, we can prescribe oral antibiotics, hormonal contraceptives, and they're more high-powered medication. We also have at Dermatology Solutions, laser, the Aerolase laser treatment, which is ideal because laser is light, it is safe, it's not a harsh treatment that is safe, even it's not abrasive, and it can help to enhance the acne treatment and speed it up because traditional acne treatments may take 2 months to work very well. So there's a lot we can do.
All right,
Chemical
Doc.
peels as well, but not for irritated skin.
I'm here trying to write down all of
I'm
the
sorry
products.
I gave you a mouthful.
I'm
I'm so passionate about these issues.
and you must be. I love when a woman is doing her job and she loves her job. That's so important.
Yeah.
It's very inspiring. But let me ask you now about the masks.
Right.
So another story. My son went back and tested face-to-face yesterday at
Wow.
school, and he was like, Mom, wearing this mask all day. And then I also heard in a previous report where it was recommended, I think it was from the Ministry of Health, that you should only wear your mask for 4 hours. So the difference between cloth masks, medical masks, the weather, the heat, and how many hours we should wear our mask. Are we seeing skin irritation because we're wearing our mask too long? What kinds of masks do you recommend?
Okay, thanks for those questions. So yes, as I mentioned, we are seeing increased irritation from wearing masks, but we know that we need to wear them, okay? Some things that we can do to help is also if you're wearing a cloth mask, right? Choose ones that are cotton lined and not necessarily fully nylon or rayon that would fit too tight onto you, because that causes more occlusion and more potential for acne and irritation. All right. Mm-hmm. So the mask should fit comfortably, and it should be snug, but not too tight, because again, we're seeing the tightness. For instance, the air loops around the ear too can cause a lot of soreness. So persons have become creative with creating ways to remove it from behind the ear, but use an extension like a band to tie it around the head, or a headband with buttons to hook it around. There are many things that we can do. So really, for the general public, cloth masks of at least 2 layers, ideally 3, are preferred. As I said, ideally the inner layer cotton and the 2 outer layers can be other materials like polyester and so on. Now, in addition to that, some persons may wear medical masks, or they may call them surgical masks. Those normally have 3 layers, and the material is such that they don't let in the fine particles and so forth. Some studies recently worldwide have shown that not only do masks prevent you from spreading droplets, but they actually also help to prevent you from inhaling droplets.
Well,
right?
I have to leave it there. Dr. Campbell. Great, Dr.
Excellent.
Campbell Chambers. If your skin condition is not improving, my people, there is the dermatologist right there. Dr. Arusha Campbell Chambers, dermatologist, and you can see her hashtag was up, founder of @Dermatology Solutions. You can book in with her. She can prescribe the treatments for your acne or irritated skin. Thank you so much, Doc. Have a great day. We see her there. Thank you so much. All right, so still ahead, COVID-19 creating relational illnesses. I'm Empress Golding for Smile Jamaica News. Not a joke. It's News in 5 with the big boss.